What did I just tell you about anarchists, huh? And how they're all the fucking same. What did I just tell you about anarchists? And that kid was an anarchist. That kid was an anarchist. Yeah, that's right, dude. We need to change the Discord and like make it 825 plus with few exceptions, you know? We need to make our Discord 25 plus until proven otherwise. Cuz apparently people are maturing way slower than usual. I can't fucking believe how immature that fucking kid was. What a fucking disgrace. I can't fucking believe how immature he was. For an 18, 19-year-old. Acted like he was 13 years old. I think he was 18. 18, 19. And I was very patiently trying to educate him. Very patiently trying to educate him. No, someone told me he was 17 last year. That's what someone told me. But I don't know. That's 3 hours fucking gone, man. I've been trying to do 5 hours a day, you know? 3 fucking hours of my time gone. Because of that stupid fucking kid, man. Thank you, RK Selection. Thank you, Boj, for the subs. You know, I can't stay up that late. Maybe like 2 hours more max. I can stay up. And I've been trying to fucking stream longer hours, you know? Thank you, Jen. Appreciate it. You have the VOD? Please give it to Peter Wiley and give it to someone give it to one of us in the Discord if you have it. Yeah, the reason I said did he play that game is he said, "Oh, basic geopolitics." Thank you, Mezia the First. What does that mean, basic geopolitics? That's so stupid. That's someone who thinks real life politics is like a strategy game. You know? It's like a gamer mentality. Oh, what do you mean? Where are you going to be sitting? Where's your mouse and keyboard? You're going to control the geopolitical reality? Or are you saying you want to go and tell Bashar al-Assad that this is what he has to do. Then you have to convince him that this is what he has to do. Or how are you going to do? Like, you know what I mean? You have to have power to implement a strategy. But the truth is that what he said at the end, he gave up. And that's all these fucking people can do is give up by doing that kind of shit. Whenever they lose, they resort to that. And why? Because they're anarchists. No, Etu, he knew though. He knew. I literally talked to him when we muted and I told him. So he fucking knew. That was his way of quitting. Because he's an anarchist. And that's what anarchists do. That's what anarchists do. Thank you, Anonymous. Thank you, Anonymous. You get what I mean when they seem they need to get collateral? Yeah. Thank you so much, Drawman. Holy shit. I think we need new rules for debate. This is what this taught me. We need new rules for debate. We need new rules to debate for debate. I'm thinking one of the rules we need is that the person needs to be a streamer. So they have skin in the game. They can't just do dumb shit. They have to be on Twitch streaming. And face cam. Actually, I think face cam. Yeah. Things like that. That's what we need. But you know, it's going to be increasingly hard for me to debate people because I'm getting to a point where people realize they cannot beat me in a debate. So they're going to have to resort to doing things like that. To like, you know, thank you Boj, appreciate it. You know? And I got to talk to Destiny and I got to talk to people like that. Like, how do you prevent that? How do you guys prevent that? You know, I don't know how people prevent that. I think one of the things I'm going to start demanding as a condition to debate me is you have to show me your ID. You have to show me your ID. I need to see ID. I'm not kidding. I want to start seeing ID before debates. And I'm implementing that rule right now. You know what? I'm actually going to do this. From now on, if you want to debate me, you have to show full ID. I don't know. I'm saying this now. You have to show your ID. I don't know if I can put that on Discord. He was just an immature kid, you know? But it was my fault for trying to educate this kid. Destiny has a delay on his end for debates, so we can mute it before he goes live. Oh. I don't know if he does that anymore, though, because I've seen his stream when I was on it, and there wasn't that much of a delay. I don't even know how delays work either. I don't know how delays work. I don't know how they work. Ten seconds behind live, so you have time to mute it. But how do you mute it if it's already happened, you know? I don't see how that works. Maybe you should educate during a debate. Is a battle not a safe place to learn? Well, that's the thing. All the right-wingers I debate, they just come to me with some straw man about Marxism, and I have to press, like, where are you getting this idea of Marxism from? You know? It's like that Zoltanius guy. He had this huge... It's like, where do you get that from? He said, oh, I have these quotes. Well, those don't mean what you think they mean. You know? It's anarchism, honestly. They're all anarchists. They're all anarchists, man. All fucking anarchists. And by the way, he knew. He told me he knew. When I talked to him when I muted, he told me he knew that he's got to follow the rules. So he did that on purpose because he was losing and embarrassing himself. And because he has no honor and no shame, he did that. Maybe he just forgot. He didn't forget. He did not forget. And he doubled down too. Can you explain how he's an anarchist? Because he believes in a dead abstraction. He worships it as God. A dead negation and a dead abstraction. Despite all of the realities on the ground in the Levant, he has his special individual, because he contrived it individually, that everything must become Syria. Despite all of the realities on the ground. It doesn't matter. You guys notice something? Every single one of these people that I've debated, that are like this guy, right? That have these right-wing views. They have so much anxiety. It's like I'm trying to have a calm, patient debate with them. Like, they can't just chill and focus on the points at hand. Remember when I debated Zoltanius? Every 2 seconds he would speed quote. It's like, dude, can you just stay on the points and just stick to the arguments? They just try to overwhelm you. They try to overwhelm you with bullshit that means nothing. They're too excited. They're too enthusiastic. They're fanatics. They're fanatical. They're fanatical. Perverts. Fanatical perverts. Go look at Hitler in history. He was a fanatical pervert. He was always screaming. You know? Anarchists. They're all anarchists. Completely hysterical. What do you think about the Hassan drama? I've covered it for like the last week, dude. There's a little bit more that came out, but I'll show you the more. We're gonna check the Reddit, see what's going on. I have no idea why, of all people, Zerka is the one who gets under Hassan's skin. It's literally because Hassan has received a lot of LSF animosity, but Zerka's the only one that bothers him from LSF. You ever notice that? The only one. And he DM'd him too. Zerko Royale? I'm going on that tomorrow after I debate that one guy on Politically Provoked. So tomorrow, we have a debate at 9 p.m. and then at 10 p.m. I'm going on the Royale. So I might be late to the Royale, but that's fine. They usually start way after anyway. Yeah. Go back to making flat earth content. Hassan will never debate flat earth though. That's the thing. He'll never debate it. He'll just talk about it on Reddit. Oh man. He would lose a debate with Zircon flat. Easily. Easily. Not even a question. Not even a question. Donald Trump would beat Biden if election was today. Damn. Women and black voters regret their choice. What? And 14% would choose another candidate. If the election was held today, Trump would beat Biden 43 to 73%. Fuck the Daily Mail for its ads, man. There's so many fucking ads. I can't show it because it's like so many fucking ads, man. You know what? You know what I wish? You know what I want for Christmas? I want a Twitch-approved internet. So, Twitch, please just make an internet where we're fine. And we'll just use that internet. Because, you know what I mean? No, because these websites force you to disable their ad block. You know another thing I was thinking about? So in Discord, you have to censor a lot of words. I'm not just talking about the basics, or else they shut down your server, right? But why doesn't fucking Discord just ban those words, you know? Why do we have to do it? I don't get it, dude. I don't get how big tech platforms work. Like Discord, if you really, then you fucking ban it. Discord, why do we have to do it? I don't get it. Does anyone get it? Yeah, you have to love Big Brother. You can't, Big Brother can't just enforce their own rules that they want. They don't want heat from free speech losers. That's not true, because they fucking will ban your Discord if you don't do it yourself. The fuck? The Taliban spokesman on Twitter. Kim Jong-un is as brave as our Taliban, but unfortunately he is not Muslim. This is literally the Taliban guy from Twitter. This guy's literally a Taliban spokesperson. It's not even a joke. He's literally a Taliban spokesperson. He's just a soldier. Thank you, Sigma Man. Appreciate it. I'm kind of thinking about just ending stream, man. I'm so fucking mad that the VOD is gone. It's really like, you know, killed my fucking motivation and shit, you know? Killed my energy. Thank you, Sigma Man.
His love is never ending, babe. Don't let him steal
Am I the only guy on the fucking internet that actually debates people? Am I the only fucking guy on the internet that can actually just fucking argue with people and stick to the fucking point? You know? First of all, we need to put our protocol back in place. I don't know why we got rid of it, you know? Let me make an announcement. Okay, I'll debate Maya. If Maya wants to debate, I'll debate Maya. Apparently, Maya's a new Discord celebrity, so I'll debate Maya. If Maya wants to debate, I'll debate them. The Reddit's fucking boring today anyway, you know? It's full of boring shit. Not Miskif's girlfriend Maya. It's a different Maya in our Discord. Ah, man. Is she on? Is she want to debate? If you ping me in the fucking thing, I'm banning you. If you ping me in this...
Having this
Ты спеши ко мне.
having the state do everything, having the state come in and provide the kind of offset to the harsh, ugly realities of regular capitalism. That's not a program anymore.
Don't expect much from the political class because traditionally they respond only when they're frightened, and it's our job to make them frightened.
We're in a shock doctrine moment, and people on the left who say, okay, yes, but the time isn't now because we don't have the infrastructure, we don't have the labor infrastructure, the ducks aren't in a row enough for us to actually take advantage of this moment.
I see all around me lots of evidence that Americans are more in their heads thinking about big changes than I have ever seen in my lifetime.
Dude, he's not declining, okay? He's just gaming. Whenever Hassan games, he goes down by like half of views. That's like everyone. That's me too. When I game, my views fucking chop in half.
Well, I've got both of you two here who are two of the biggest minds and most respected.
When I have to delete my fucking VOD, my views fucking shrink by a third. So there you go.
Minds on the left. I want us to get into that. I want us to start to try to answer some of these questions, because what it starts to feel like to me, I do all of these interviews, and it starts to feel like in Bernie's absence, everyone's kind of waiting for someone else to take the lead. Everyone's kind of waiting for somebody else to draw up the blueprint, as it were. And you said something about
yeah, you're right, dude. The true fans do stay for the gaming. That's honestly how I can tell who's the true fans are the ones who stay for gaming. Honestly, that's literally true.
In Bernie's wake, there's no organization.
Like, those are literally the OGs. Those are literally how I can tell who's an OG. The OGs stay for the gaming. The travelers leave when I game. The OGs stay.
And there's no kind of agenda. And I wonder how much, Bernie and other progressive leaders are responsible for that, because there's an argument that says we have more elected representatives who identify as democratic socialists and progressives than at any time in modern history. They are enormously popular and have a certain degree of institutional freedom generated by the fact that they are fundraising powerhouses who have demonstrated an ability to ward off opposing challenges. AOC had more money spent to try to unseat her. It was the most expensive race in that cycle. And obviously she prevailed. You have these narrow margins in the House, which enable them to basically hold anything up if they want to. Similarly, Bernie Sanders in the Senate can hold anything up if he wants to. And while you are seeing the kind of agitation that I'd like to see around the infrastructure bill, with progressives saying, if you don't pass the reconciliation bill, we're not going to go for the bipartisan bill. You also see
Okay, what is the reconciliation bill? I need to fucking start keeping up on American politics. Reconciliation bill. What the fuck is that? Someone in the chat, give me a TLDR. What's fucking going on? The fuck is going on with this bill? The news said they passed it in the House already? Or are they planning on voting for it in the House September 29th?
Corporate Dems doing what corporate Dems always have done.
They can pass 2 more budget reconciliation bills this term.
boldly without any fanfare,
So they're going through with the budget reconciliation, right? They're pretending they're going to pass something good. They're going through with the reconciliation, right? That's what they have to do now.
Like, of course, we're going to do the exact same thing. And historically, if I had to place a bet, I would probably gamble on the corporate Dems because progressives have advertised explicitly over and over and over again that because we care about our constituents and because we're not monsters, we'll always compromise and take what we can get because we got to deliver for our constituents because we have hearts. And they don't. They have basically, they advertise constantly that they will always bend the knee.
9 Democrats are holding it up. Isn't that fucking hilarious? 9 Democrats are holding that shit up. They, even when they have the power, they get fucked by their own. And that's the party Hassan thinks we have to stick by. That's the party we need to be in and stick by. Right?
And they blame their compassion for the people as the reason why. Now, I understand that. I understand that as an ethical position, but as a political position, it seems extremely short-sighted. So I guess my question to both of you is, how much should we be holding leadership responsible? And what would you like to see them doing differently? What could Bernie have done differently in the fallout and at the end of his campaign that might have helped to solve this problem of listlessness on the left?
Well, let me start with that. I don't think that the decisions they make are ethical. They are practical. They ensure their own political survival because Pelosi would destroy them otherwise. And the problem is, of course, the focus on the political leadership. The political class, even the best of the political class, is never going to free us from bondage. That's going to be done through movements. And if you look at the early 20th century, before World War I, the socialist movement, which was united with the union movement, was an incredibly powerful force. I think Rick can correct me if I'm wrong. I think we had 30 socialist mayors. We had, of course, Eugene V. Debs. At one point, I think it was the 1912 election, I can't remember, pulling 6% of the vote. The ruling elites were terrified. That's why Wilson, under the Espionage Act and the Sedition Act, went after the left. He had deporting Emma Goldman. And that's our focus. We have to forget about AOC. She's window dressing. She has no real political power. And of course, Bernie, I'm much more critical of Bernie perhaps than you are, Brianna. He wasn't building a political revolution. It was political advertising for his campaign, which is why it all collapsed. He never took on the war industry. Indeed, he supported it because it gave jobs to constituents in Vermont. And he wouldn't confront Schumer and the Democratic power hierarchy, which are as responsible, especially on the Clinton administration, for neoliberalism and deindustrialization and deregulation and essentially turning government into an entity that exclusively caters to and serves the interests of corporate power and the oligarchic elite. And so I don't dislike Bernie. I don't think he's dishonest in any way, but he's spineless. And he, in the end, chose his career. He did not want to confront Schumer. And the power of Schumer and Pelosi is that they are the funnel for the money. So all the Wall Street money comes through them and it goes to the anointed candidates. And if you defy their interests, which are neoliberal, they're not even liberal, they're not even traditionally democratic, then they'll destroy you. And they can destroy you by turning off the spigot and funding. And this has been going all the way back to Tony Coelho in the Clinton administration. This has been the transformation of the Democratic Party into the Republican Party. And Bernie knows this. But remember, Bernie campaigned for Bill Clinton in 1996. That was after NAFTA, after the omnibus crime bill, which has, 40% of the people in our prisons are in for selling marijuana or, nonviolent drug crimes. I mean, this is nuts. The court system doesn't work.
This guy fucking rambles. That's the problem. He just fucking rambles, man. No disrespect, but can you get to the point?
All of that was pushed through by Clinton and Biden, by the way. Biden was instrumental in all of that. So I think the focus is wrong. Don't expect much from the political class because traditionally they respond only when they're frightened. And it's our job to make them frightened. And I said it so often that some of the viewers may have already heard it, but I'll say it again. 1971, tens of thousands of anti-war demonstrators surround the White House. This is in Kissinger's memoirs. As I also say, don't ever buy the book. And Kissinger is describing Nixon. He's freaking out. He's got empty city buses all around, ringed around the White House to protect him. And he's looking through the window and going, they're going to break through the barricades and get us. And that's our job. That's where we want people in power to be. Max Weber writes about this. So in his little essay, brilliant essay, Politics as a Vocation. And he says, the moment you turn your back on the centers of power, they go right back to creating systems of exploitation and oppression. And that's the problem. We turned our back. We put our faith in AOC or Bernie. These are brands in the same way that Obama was a brand. I think Obama exposed him for his emptiness and hollowness in his 60th birthday party. It was all on public display. But everyone in Chicago, I know the great Jeremiah Wright admired Jerry very much. Jerry knew this, not that anybody wanted to hear it. He knew what Obama was about. And so forget Washington. It's our job to build movements, as Rick said, and we're going to have to build movements with people whose political expressions are far worse than anything that Williamson or anyone else is going to. So we're going to have to build coalitions with people like my family. And I love my family, although I don't want to hear much of what they think about Black people or homosexuals or, there's an endless list, unless you're white Protestant from Mechanic Falls, Maine. But you know what? We're going to have to build those coalitions around fundamental issues of justice, around fundamental issues of employment, around fundamental issues of public service, of public schools, etc. And we're going to have to come together on those issues. But of course, the left which I think is just rapidly becoming a caricature of itself, is extinguishing its political relevance.
But look, the problem is, okay.
I don't get any meat and potatoes from this shit.
Put elected officials to the side. A lot of folks on the left have become so invested in those figureheads that even that aspect of the argument is going to turn them off. That's part of why Jimmy Dore is so maligned right now, is that he at times makes an argument that it's not worth even giving your money to campaigns when it could be better spent doing other kinds of organizing efforts. And obviously it's a free country. People can choose to do what they want. But there's a lot of tension around on the left right now about whether or not certain people should have done more to help Senator Nina Turner, for example. And I think, while it's obviously true that Senator Turner would, being in the Senate, being in the Congress on the House would be better than Shontel Brown being in the House, I think it's also fair to have some skepticism about what these people can accomplish at the end of the day. And so my follow-up question is to ask, do you think it's worthwhile to still pursue and engage in these kind of electoral left efforts if it means getting people into the fray?
Hold on. What is going on here? What is this? What is this?
This is so bad faith.
And Hassan is literally a public figure.
This is so bad faith, dude. You're Googling train now?
Yeah.
Easy answer, Frogan. Read DT style in your chat. You love him. Is that your chatter?
Probably not.
Do you recognize the name DT style?
No.
Read what he said and awaken your mind, because this.
All right, never mind.
Right, pulling people into the movement, getting an audience, because there are people who are going to be attracted to electoralism. Or do you agree with the kind of Jimmy Dore approach that says it's not worth funding these candidates, it's not worth paying attention to them at all? They're kind of like sucking too much momentum out of the movement.
I would be a little more nuanced. I like Nina. I think Nina's great. And I certainly have no problem with supporting her. On the other hand, if there aren't movements out there that are able to put pressure on the centers of power, it doesn't matter how well-intentioned. I think she is well-intentioned. How well-intentioned she is, she's going to be politically emasculated.
Yeah.
given the way the system is configured. So
Yeah.
I don't divorce myself. I was Ralph Nader's speechwriter, but Ralph's argument was, and I have not voted for a Democratic presidential candidate since before 2000. Ralph's argument, which I believe, is that, if we can pull 5, 10, 15 million of people away from the Democratic Party, that is the only mechanism we have left to put pressure on the Democratic Party to begin to address the needs of working men and women and the work.
No. That's not far enough. If you can get 1 million people in an independent political party, you have created a third party. You don't gotta win. You don't have to win. You just have to hold the line and keep growing. If you can do that, you have everything. See, Americans are stupid. I'm just going to say it. We're a stupid country compared to everyone else. And here's why. Because in order for Americans to take anything seriously politically, the guy has to be president. They need to see the guy become president to take it seriously. Like, well, I don't know. We ain't president. Oh, Trump's president. Damn, that's a real thing going on. But we need to get over that, We need a way to struggle. You know what I mean? We need a way to, have executive authority while also recognizing and making people recognize that it's not very likely we're going to get a guy who's going to be our president. Dude, even Eugene Debs, he had to run to be president, It probably won't happen. But that's the only way you build a political movement in this country, is to vie to be president. And maybe it could, I don't know if it could happen or not, I really don't know. Third parties won't win without a shift or voting laws. Yeah, but we do need a third party is the thing.
Found you through Mongoloid clip. Shared it with my apolitical friends. Now they subscribe to Infrared YouTube channel. ML rises, and Infrared leads the charge.
Thank you. I don't know why people love that clip so much. I honestly don't get it. Of all the clips, I don't know why people love that one. So what about the libertarians? How do we overtake them? What about them, dude? Why do you have to focus on them? Why would you focus on overtaking them? Focus on overtaking the Democrats. Don't be a loser. Focusing on loser bullshit. All right, let's continue.
Working poor. And I think Ralph was right. Ralph never thought he was going to win. I don't think Ralph wanted to win. I know Ralph really well. He's kind of the least political, politician I've ever met. But I think that's right. We have to begin to build.
Can you stop using the word revolutionary? Because you sound stupid. What do you mean revolutionary machinations, dude? You know what people think revolution means? It means the orgasm. I can finally come. Oh! That's what they mean by revolutionary. They mean the moment where they can come. Fuck you, bitch. Machination my cock. We need a third party. It's not likely it'll win the presidency, but it will get so damn close that it will collapse the system. If it gets close to winning the presidency, our political system will collapse. You will raise enough hell. You know, it's like the Joker. We're still kind of in the Joker mode, you know? I don't know. Are we still in Joker mode? I think we're in Bane mode now. Trump was Joker mode. Now we're in the Bane mode, you know? I don't know. You're delusional. There's no way third party can win. I pray for the stupid. I just pray for them. Only God can help the stupid. I just pray for him now. That's all I do. Because what can you do, you know? I don't think it can help it. I just pray for him now. Pray for the stupid, man. Just pray for them. Third parties mathematically can't win and it's shut up! I'm so sick of it, man. So sick of being smarter than everyone. So sick of these stupid people in my chat. So sick of it, man. Can I put out intelligence and receive intelligence? How come every time I put out intelligence, I just get stupidity? You bounce back dumb shit on me. And they're still going at it. They're still talking about their fucking stupid straw man. Where does it come from, man? So, we're going to talk about the human nervous system. So, when I explicitly say that it is very unlikely that third parties will actually win the presidency, and I premise my whole argument with that acknowledgement, what goes wrong in certain people's nervous system and certain people's neuro system where they interpret that to mean, oh yeah, you're saying third parties will win the presidency, when I just said they won't win the presidency. Like what is the glitch? You know, like what's wrong with it? Where's the logic? No, it's unlikely they will ever even come close. How do you know? Like they'll get 10% at most. How do you know? You don't fucking know that. And there's a lot of ways third parties can make an impact beyond winning a certain percentage of the actual presidential election. They can upset local, they can do a lot of things to become a really meaningful phenomena before that. Because it never happened in 200 years because our system incentivized strategic voting. I do now! But you just fucking lied! You just said in 200 fucking years it's never happened, even though in 200 years there have been plenty of parties beyond the two parties that have won the actual fucking presidency. So shut the fuck up. Dumbass. The fucking two-party system is very recent in a 200-year time span. Fucking idiot. What a dumb fucking thing to say. What a stupid fucking thing to say. Stupid fucking thing to say. It's never been done in 200 years. This fucking guy thinks the Democrats and Republicans have been the two parties for 200 years. Shows how much you fucking know about history. Fucking arrogant asshole. Read the fucking Bible. We come from dust, to dust we shall return. The two-party system has an origin. It will return to that origin. It comes from dust, it will return to dust. We just have to be on top of how. And by we, I mean we the smart people. It was 1850, bro. No, it fucking wasn't. It was way later, you fucking idiot. Let me prove it to you. 1950 recent? Yeah, 1950 is fucking recent. If your time span is 200 years, you fucking lying idiot. It's not 1850, it's 1950. That would be way more accurate. And yes, within a 200-year time span, that is very recent. If that's your time span, if you think you said 1850 was a typo. Okay, if you think America's history has ended since 1950, and this is the final form of our fucking history, and that a fundamental change is not coming to America comparable to what World War II was, you are a fucking idiot. Your establishment fucking media are all admitting that the change coming to America is not only more profound than World War II, it's more fucking profound than the Civil War. That's the fucking level of challenge and change that's awaiting America in this new era. I said 1850. Then you fucking don't know history. The two-party system does not come from 1850. It doesn't come from fucking 1850. It doesn't. It does not. Exactly. There had been so many other parties that posed a significant challenge since then and redefined the nature of these parties. The last president to win, yeah, but that's your only fucking measurement. That's your only measurement is who won, not who. That's not enough to define a two-party system. A two-party system means those are basically the only two relevant parties, which is not fucking true. People have been arguing for third parties since the last 50 years. Didn't Ralph Nader come close and not even win one electoral vote? So when you try it, this is how I know you guys are a bunch of broke losers. Right? You try something once and you fail, and you call it the end of the world. When a winner keeps trying and tries new things until they fucking win. They learn from their failure, they keep trying until they win. That's what a winner does. A fucking loser loses once, and then everyone keeps bringing up Ralph Nader. Ralph Nader, Ralph Nader, Ralph Nader. Ralph Nader is a fucking legend because he was the first step. He was the first step of a guy actually was serious about this. He tried it. He didn't win, but he tried. He tried. We need to keep trying and until we win. He was a fucking legend and a Chad, and that's why you fucking remember Ralph fucking Nader, because Ralph Nader went far enough for his name to be remembered. You're not going to fucking win overnight. You have to learn from your mistakes. And you have to keep on going. Otherwise, you're a fucking loser. So you think you're smarter than Chomsky? Let's say there was a guillotine. And the guillotine is held up by God. And my penis is on the guillotine. And there's two possible outcomes. If I'm right, God keeps the guillotine up. If I'm wrong, the guillotine falls. I am willing to put my cock on that guillotine and bet that I am 5 billion times smarter than Noam Chomsky. If I'm wrong, it'll fall. If I'm right, it'll stay. That's how I'm confident I am it's going to stay. That's how much I know I'm smarter than Noam Chomsky. I am objectively more knowledgeable, objectively more intelligent, objectively more wise, objectively more bright, objectively more insightful, and objectively more interesting than Noam Cuck Chomsky. And I'm not joking about that. I'm not joking about that. I am not joking about that. I am not joking about that. I'm not here to make a third party that's going to be part of the system. And oh, that's the third party. No. I'm here to build a third party to break the system. A glitch, if you will, which is not illegal. It's all following the rules, but there's a glitch in the rules. That's what I'm here for. I'm not here to make a fucking third party that's going to be legitimized by the system. I'm here to make a third party that's going to blindside the system or help contribute to a third party that's going to blindside the system, rise, become a rousing phenomena that makes Trump look like Mickey Mouse, and really, really let shit hit the fan as far as the system is concerned. That's what I'm interested in. I am not here to create a legitimized third party. I mean, the voting laws. No, that's not what I'm here for. That is not what I'm here for. I am here to help contribute to a movement that will test the limits of American democracy. Evangelicals were doing this in the 70s and 80s and it worked for them. Yeah? But all these dumbasses want to sit in my town. It's not possible. It's not possible. You can't do it. You can't do it. You know, I know who these people are. I see them at the gym every day. These are the guys at the gym. This is what they do, chat. They go up to the dumbbell. They go to... Pop. I'm going home and eating a Snickers. That's who these fucking people are. That's literally who they fucking are. I see them every day at the gym. Every day I look at these people in the gym. The disrespect to the 9-year-old Chomsky is dumb. Okay. Noam Chomsky is a dumb fuck. Even if he's 500 years old, he's not 500 years smarter. He's a dumb fuck. He has contributed nothing to humanity. Nothing. Noam Chomsky has contributed nothing to humanity. If Noam Chomsky was not born, nothing would be lost. Much would be gained. Much would be gained. For example, if Noam Chomsky was never born, then Vaush would not be telling 10,000 people that the Bolsheviks had a coup where they lost the election, so they got mad and took over in a coup. They wouldn't say, no one would, that meme would not exist if it wasn't for Chomsky. All Chomsky's done is spread misinformation and harm the left and cuck the left. All he has done is cuck the left. That's all fucking Chomsky has done. He's cucked the left. That's true though. And this guy literally fucking believes that the Constituent Assembly was dissolved because the Bolsheviks lost. And he literally thinks that. That's how illiterate that's what Chomsky's teaching these people. It's teaching them to be historically illiterate. He literally thinks the reason the Constituent Assembly was dissolved was because the Bolsheviks lost the election. Even though by that time it was fucking irrelevant anyway. Because he doesn't know anything about fucking history. Chomsky is the reason we have Vaush. Chomsky is the reason we have Hassan. He's the reason we have BreadTube. He's the reason we have the American left that we do. Chomsky once said, forced to vote was the equivalent of little kids asking for cookies, even though they know they're not going to get cookies. Yeah, exactly. So you basically want to make UKIP, but for muscular Marxists? Chomsky stole his work, Manufacturing Consent, from Parenti's book, Inventing Reality. Yeah, so what this is what happened. The MIT State Department took Parenti's powerful book and pussified it and released it in a pussified, sanitized way so that Parenti's book wouldn't get popular. It's like saying authoritarianism exists because of Stalin. And this guy thinks authoritarianism exists, as if every country on earth is not authoritarian, including anarchist Catalonia, where we put people in labor camps, but we call them liberation farms, liberation, freedom. They just call it a different name. It's the same shit. Anarchists, when anarchists have power, they literally just do the same shit but worse. They're the worst fascist dictators, but they just call it something different. That's all they do. That's all they do. Some are more authoritarian than others, you dumb fuck. That's not true. Some have to exercise their authority more than others. That's the difference. No, you don't understand. You're blaming Chomsky for BreadTube. It's like saying authoritarianism exists because of Stalin. I don't have a problem with Stalin or authoritarianism. I'm a Stalinist. What a dumb example. I'm an authoritarian Stalinist. I believe the authority of my cock over yours because mine's bigger. It's just bigger. It's just bigger. Debate me, bitch. Debate me. Debate me. Then go. You have to go through the protocol that I just fucking instituted hours ago because a dumb fuck like you came on and started saying slurs. So you have to go through the protocol now. So you can join the Discord and you can talk to my community, and if they think you're worth a piece of shit, then you can come on and debate me. Oh my god, like, I can't believe this. It's like, authoritarianism is like when Noam Chomsky, shut the fuck up. What is up with this Chomsky shit, man? Where does that come from? Why do people like Noam Chomsky? He doesn't say anything smart. He don't say nothing smart. They just want an old guy that's like harmless. And it makes them feel like, oh, we're not so bad. The left isn't so bad after all. It ain't that bad after all. It's really normal. We're normal. He's accessible? No, I'll tell you the fucking reason. He's a legitimacy, you know? He makes people feel comfy. And I get it, because people don't want crazy, crusty anarchists being like, yeah! They don't want those type of people to represent them. So they look at a normal guy like Chomsky, who's got legitimacy, and they're just like, oh, actually, this is not that bad. You can disagree on it instead, but he was written more on foreign policy and how the world works. Yeah, and it's all shit. It's stolen from Michael Parenti. Yeah, he's like the left's Jordan Peterson. He's knowledgeable in linguistics. No, he's not. All his linguistics he pulled out of his ass, and he contributed to the revival of scientific racism. Good job, Chomsky! You got universal language. It's never been proven, but he believes it anyway. So Chomsky has this idea called universal language. And what Chomsky is telling people is that there's a universal language encoded in our brain, and we all have it, and it's universal. Universal grammar. There's a universal grammar and language in our brain, and it's in our brain. He's never proved it. He's never showed us, okay, where is it in the brain? He's never showed us anything, but he just says that it's self-evidently true. That's what how is that racist? I'll tell you why. Because humans are physiologically different, so it and we also have different languages. So it naturally follows that Chomsky's going to attribute the differences you see across languages and cultures to what's in our brain and what's in our physiological genetics. That's why. I'm not even joking about this, by the way. Like, I'm not just the one saying this. Like, for example, Steven Pinker cites Noam Chomsky as his formative influence. Steven fucking Pinker! Yeah, the Piraha disprove it. The Piraha do disprove it, yeah. Limerick, I hate you for writing that paragraph and making me fucking read it and waste my time. Limerick, do you think I'm not educated on this topic? Why do you insult me writing this paragraph? You don't think I've spent all my time reading about this bullshit fucking 5 years ago? Babies can distinguish language sounds from non-language sounds right after being born. Has nothing to do with innate universal grammar. A Lacanian could explain that better. The fact that language does not seem directly correlated with other skills. People can have lots of developmental issues, be bad at math. Pretty much everyone learns how to speak language if they're exposed to it. Yeah, yet again, does not prove there's a universal grammar. That's not an argument in favor of universal grammar whatsoever. The fact that all languages seem to have universals. Things that are common among languages. Yeah, but you can't isolate any. Every time you try to isolate some, you end up getting an unworking, arbitrary abstraction. Or you end up being disproven by marginal cases like the Piraha tribe. So stop fucking writing me paragraphs. Your beliefs are disgusting, but I'm glad you decided not to be a bitch, baby. Pussing out and banning me. That's props. Yeah, but you're still very stupid, and I pray for you. All I could do is pray for you. That's the only thing I could do. Yeah. Every single language is unique. More than 700 unique languages that have zero connections to each other. No historians or anthropologists can explain this phenomenon. Yeah. Okay. The burden is on Chomsky is to disprove the ontological argument. That instead of there being a universal language encoded in our brain, there's a common ontological reality that is the object of language, that gives rise to language. Just beginning from the pure difference, ontological difference, you can have language. That's Lacan's point. Just beginning from that, you can have language. And the fact that languages are going to have shit in common is not because there's a secret code for each and every language, but because it follows from that ontological difference. Yeah, it's kind of like that. All similarities between language with no connections are because they're all describing the same human experience. That's kind of what I'm getting at. It's not exactly it, but that's more or less what it's like. They're all describing the same thing, the same object. Like, there is no use for the notion of universal grammar. It has no use. There's no practical use for it. No one needs it. We don't need it. If we, let's say we said universal grammar is bullshit, and I'm going to wipe my ass with it, throw it on the garbage. What would happen? What would we lose? Why are you wasting your time debating all these dumbass kids tonight? I don't want to debate anymore. I want to create a powerful state that will throw people in jail for being stupid. That's what I want. Sick of debating these fucking dumbasses. I just want a powerful state where if people are saying dumb shit, they just get thrown in jail. Just for saying dumb shit. I honestly feel like I'm the only one who debates. Like, I'm the only one who follows a line of argumentation to its conclusion. Everyone else pivots. You notice that? Talking about people I debate. You should debate John Zerka. About what? uh, I'm gonna show you Zerka's stream. Flat Earth versus no Earth. Let me show you Zerka's stream though. Spare change. He deserves it. It's all these homeless people, and then Hassan and his three. He's milking it forever, dude. He's never gonna stop milking that shit. He's milking that shit. He's milking that shit forever. Oh my god. Champion of the poor and work. Oh my god. Can we debate Chomsky? The stream is boring. Oh, I'll help you. The stream's boring? I'll help you. Don't worry. There. Come back in 4 days when you can learn to chat without bitching. You are obviously paid off. I am for the complete criminalization of marijuana. No more marijuana anywhere. Anywhere. Even privately. Even medically. It should be illegal. It should be illegal to smell marijuana. It should be illegal to look at marijuana. It should be illegal to have a picture of marijuana. It should be illegal to think. I'm not even kidding. I'm not even kidding. Neuralink is coming out. If you think about marijuana, you should go to jail. If you think about it. Just to think about it. The thought of marijuana should be illegal. The thought of it should be illegal. Speaking of Elon Musk, I want to show you the innovations in technology going on. It's really crazy stuff, guys. Really crazy stuff. Really insane. Trust me, this guy's a genius. Look, let me just tell you something. Technology has gotten to a point. This is the future, guys. We're going to Mars. We're going to Mars. This guy's the genius. Elon Musk is a genius, dude. He's so smart. Reddit! Up, down! Up, down!
All right. Thank you.
How much you want to fucking bet this was Grimes? How much you want to bet this was Grimes? You want to bet this was Grimes? I bet you anything this is Grimes. I bet you anything this is Grimes. I bet you anything this is Grimes. I bet you anything that's her. I swear this is Grimes. I swear that's Grimes. This is Grimes. I literally bet you this is Grimes. This is how fucking pathetic Elon is. Grimes is literally like, oh, honey, I'll dress up like it for you. And woo, I'm supporting my husband. That's how fucking bankrupt this guy is and fucking desperate he is. He literally has to ask his wife to fucking wear this and fucking con people. You know what? I'm just gonna fucking say, this robot is not coming out. He's lying. This is just a lie. They didn't build a robot. There's no prototype. It's not gonna happen. He's just trying to fucking steal money. Okay, I know the Mars thing is not happening. Mars is not happening. I know that. Mars is not happening. But I'm pretty sure this is fake. I'm pretty sure this is fake.
Now, unlike Dojo, obviously that was not real. So Dojo is real. The Tesla bot will be real.
Yeah, will be real. And he thinks it will. He doesn't have any proof. And there's no reason to think it will be real, but we should just believe him, right?
But basically, if you think about what we're doing right now with the cars, Tesla is arguably the world's biggest robotics company because our cars are like semi-sentient robots on wheels. And with the full self-driving computer, essentially the inference engine on the car, which will keep evolving, obviously, and Dojo, and all of the...
He just called his cars semi-sentient. Why? Elon Musk is the dumbest fucking guy ever, dude. I'm gonna coin a new term. It's called the Hassan effect. So if a guy has enough attention, this guy could be someone, he doesn't know what he's talking about. He doesn't know what he's talking about, but he has enough audiences and he has enough attention for people to think he must know what he's talking about, right? It's called the Hassan effect. And Elon Musk is also an example of the Hassan effect. Elon Musk is a guy who literally is the dumbest fucking guy. He doesn't know anything. He's a dumb guy. He just makes shit up out of his ass. And people believe it. People just believe it. Oh, we're going to Mars because Elon said so. Because, like, They think about how could this guy have billions of dollars and just be talking out of his ass? No one could possibly understand why, right? And it's the same with Hassan. How could this guy have 30,000 views, 40,000 views, and he's talking out of his ass? You know what I mean? It's the Hassan effect. It's the Hassan effect.
Neural nets recognize.
You know how they say some banks are too big to fail? Well, there's some personalities that are too clouded to be wrong. That's the Hassan effect.
The world, understanding how to navigate through the world. It kind of makes sense to put that onto a humanoid form. And we're also quite good at
Acta caboose. I know you've had many discussions on Reddit, but I want to just tell you something. Sentience means nothing. It's not even a real thing.
Bro is at my fucking sandwich donated $5. Aussie lost me for supporting the ban on marijuana. I sat through the BS of being perma-banned for no reason, glad that I'm still banned, never liked you anyway. Goodbye, Sag.
I'll take those $5, bitch. Those are my $5 now. You can't even refund it. Fuck you. I'll take those $5. I just took your money. Gave me your fucking money. You just gave me your fucking money. And what's your sandwich, weirdo? A car is not semi-sentient, okay?
sensors and batteries and actuators. So we think we'll probably have a prototype sometime next year that basically looks like this. And it's intended to be friendly, of course, and navigate through a world built for humans. And
all right, if you believe this in the chat, reveal yourself. Just type I believe. If you believe this is like actually going to be a thing, it's a real thing, just say I believe so I can ban you. Go ahead, say I believe. Everyone who just outed themselves as believers in this are the most stupid fucking people in the world. He literally made this to be modeled off of Grimes. This is literally Grimes' body. This is literally modeled off of Grimes. What a narcissist.
Eliminate dangerous, repetitive, and boring tasks. We're setting it such that it is, at a mechanical level, at a physical level, you can run away from it. And most likely overpower it. So
I hate Elon.
hopefully that doesn't ever happen, but you never know. So it's it'll be a light, yeah, anyway, 5 miles an hour. If you can run faster than that, you'll be fine. So, yeah, it's around 5 foot.
Elon Musk, you're so funny, Elon. Elon Musk, you're so hilarious. Elon Musk is the most funny guy ever. Elon Musk. Elon Musk.
8 has sort of a screen where the head is for useful information, but it's otherwise basically got the autopilot system in it. So it's got cameras, got 8 cameras, and yeah, full self-driving computer, and making use of all of the same tools that we use in the car. So, I mean, things I think that are really hard about having a useful humanoid robot is, can it navigate through the world without being explicitly trained? I mean, without explicit, like, line-by-line instructions. Can you talk to it and say, you know, please pick up that bolt and attach it to the car with that wrench, and it should be able to do that. It should be able to, please go to the store and get me the following groceries, that kind of thing. So, yeah, I think we can do that. And yeah, this I think will be quite profound, because if you say, like, what is the economy? It is, at the foundation, it is labor. So what happens when there is, no shortage of labor?
What the hell? Did he just admit the labor theory of value? Okay, this is what happened. Elon found out that the Marxist theory of value is correct, and he's like, oh shit, I guess I gotta, like, make a robot to, like, make this no longer true. He literally made this robot to own the Marxists and just be like, alright guys, you're right, but, like, I'm gonna make a robot, and, like, you'll be this for one. I'm gonna do this with this robot. And, like, Elon, I don't know if, like, you can... So, Elon, just because you make it look like a person doesn't mean it's the... Like, you could make it look like a dinosaur. You're not undermining the importance of labor just by making it look like a person. You can make it look like a werewolf. You can make it look like a fucking ostrich. You can make it look like a dick. You can just make a big penile structure that walks and it rolls on its balls like a roly-poly ball robot. It has a R2-D2 dick structure. You can literally make it look like that, and you know, you just arbitrarily make it look like a... Doesn't mean it is a person. You make it look like one.
This is why I think long term that there will need to be universal basic income. Yeah.
What the fuck? What? So, okay, Elon literally just does this.
Thank you.
So he has his girlfriend Grimes dress up as this and do this stupid dance on stage. Then he rambles for a few minutes about nothing, and then he says, "All right, we need basic income. It's basically already here. We've already replaced the need for menial. Look what I did. Look, I proved it. We already did it, guys. We did it. We did it. We need basic income. Look, I just did it. We're gonna need some basic income, guys." It's like, what? You know what I mean? Grimes got those vegan cakes. Okay, I mean, what are you looking at, dude? Because whoever this is, I don't want to be mean, but whoever this is, has like an ass that goes in, like it's an inverted ass. It's concave. It's like a, you know what I mean? It's a concave ass.
And attach.
We need UBI so the workers I've just made redundant. Well, that's the thing. He didn't make anything redundant. The only thing he did was do this. This is all he did.
All right. Thank you.
That is 100% Grimes. I swear it's Grimes. It literally looks exactly like Grimes. I swear it's Grimes. I swear this is Grimes. I swear it's Grimes. I swear it looks like Grimes. It moves like Grimes. It literally moves like Grimes. Let's look at Grimes. We'll see. I'll prove it to you. Grimes. I wish she wasn't such a weirdo so I could just fucking show something. Oh my god, it's Grimes. I swear it's Grimes. That's her body. It's 100% her body. That's Grimes. That's literally Grimes. Grimes got more hips? No, she does not. That is her. I swear that's her. That's literally her. That's literally her.
Have you ever thought about how it's gonna be to date a billionaire? Of course, it won't be the same as the rest of us. But what you need to know is that most billionaires don't have dating rules, but most of them do have one thing: girlfriend rules. Yeah, and one of those who set rules for their girlfriends is the billionaire tech mogul Elon Musk. I do refer Musk to a genius because his thinking is beyond ordinary. So I'm not that surprised he lays down the rules to follow for whoever he chooses to be his girlfriend. Some billionaire girlfriend rules are quite reasonable, but of course, when it comes to the genius Musk, you know what it is: extraordinary. From the rule of having blonde hair to never saying no to be this billionaire's girlfriend, you need to abide by some rules. So, what are the rules Elon Musk laid down for whoever he chooses to be his girlfriend? Make sure you watch this video to the end. But before we go into that, give this video a thumbs up by clicking the like button. If you are new to the channel, smash that subscribe button, and don't forget to click that notification bell.
You know why I don't care? Because if you dated Elon Musk, fuck you. Yeah, if you date Elon Musk, that reflects on you. You don't have to date that scumbag. So if you date that guy, that's your fault. Because he's not, you don't have to. You don't have to date that psycho scumbag. And if you do, I will never talk to you. I will never talk to you. Victim blaming? Really? I'm victim blaming? So these girls are not dating Elon because he's a billionaire and they have no choice but to date him? Shut the fuck up. What about his workers? Elon has the most privileged fucking workers in the world. I'm sorry to break this to you guys, but Elon's workers are not... They're very privileged. Very fucking privileged. Get the fuck out of here. They don't even have a union? They don't need one! Why did Google need a fucking union? Sammy's in the show queue. Who? How do I debate Sultan Haz the Cruel? What happens is that I ban you because you don't know how to fucking follow protocol. And I already told you guys if you just fucking sit and show Q, you get banned. So there you go. I just banned you. Good job.
Elon Musk is one of the world's best-known billionaires. He's gained fame as the founder and CEO of SpaceX, the CEO and co-founder of Tesla Inc., and as the co-founder of PayPal, just to name a few of his entrepreneurial accomplishments. He is estimated to be worth a cool $184 billion, and that currently makes him the wealthiest.
Elon wears the fucking wig, dude. He wears a wig. No doubt. There's no doubt in my mind he wears a wig.
Person on the planet. Needless to say, there are many ladies out there who love the opportunity to be Musk's girlfriend. And given that the businessman has a reputation for jumping from one long-term relationship to the next, he seems to always be making headlines for his high-profile love life.
This is why I don't want a hair transplant, man. His looks like shit. I mean, this is a shit hairline. I don't want this fucking hairline. You know? Elon doesn't understand something, dude. Men and women have different hairlines. So women will have hairlines that go back. But men have a hairline where it's like V. You have to have a V. You know? If you have too much forehead, it looks womanly. That's why when I lose this, I'm just going bald. I'm just going bald. Because when I lose this part, yeah. Imagine dating Elon or Grimes. Yeah, fuck that, dude. I would never fucking date Grimes. What up, Gold? How you doing? Isn't bald the maximum forehead, though? Yeah, but it looks better. You're a guy. When's the stream ending? I have some stuff I gotta do, but I don't want to miss anything. Dude, you're not gonna miss anything, okay? Chill.
Obviously, the Tesla CEO knows what he wants when it comes to a dating relationship. If you are familiar with Musk, you should notice that he never likes to stay lonely. He doesn't waste time over a broken relationship before diving into a new relationship with fellow stars, and that has made him the talk of the tabloid.
Pasha with the 5. Thank you so much. Thoughts on Jimmy Dore recommend? I saw that, dude. Dude, they sell it at Walgreens, okay? It's not like some fringe thing. They sell it at Walgreens. If you're looking at your hairline, wondering whether you should shave it off, then you should shave it off. Not fucking true. Biggest lie I've ever heard. Biggest lie I've ever fucking heard.
Probably
no, it's not true. All you fucking bald copers who give up, fuck it, I'm just gonna go bald. Y'all are the worst. Honestly, you're the worst. Lazy. You're the laziest. You have no sense of beauty. You have no sense of anything. You just give up and go bald like a lazy fuck. It's cringe that he's recommending horse drink. Then why do they sell it at CVS for fucking humans? Shut up, fucking dumbass. They sell it at CVS for people, not for horses, for people. So yes, it has a human fucking function. Thoughts on being hating intellectuals? I just got an aneurysm reading that fucking sentence.
It's a billionaire spirit. After jumping from one relationship to another, he is currently dating the Canadian musician Claire Elise Boucher, also known as Grims. As many perks as there would be to date.
They honestly deserve each other. They deserve each other. Grims. They deserve each other. That's all I'll say. I don't know if I can say any more, but let's just say God help their child. God help their child. God help their child. Let's just say that their son is not going to prom. Their son will not find a prom date. Let's just leave it at that.
Dating someone as smart and rich as Musk, we're very sure there comes a variety of challenges.
She looks like what beer tastes like. What?
In fact, there are some very specific rules the billionaire's partners must abide by if she wants to make things work, and one of them is you must be willing to go blonde. If you observe all the girlfriends he had dated from the start, eventually they always show up with blonde hair. Starting from Musk's first wife, Justine Musk, she was blonde, and back in 2013, when Musk was with Cameron Diaz after his first divorce from the Tallulah Riley, she was blonde too. Let me tip you this, SpaceX employees do use Musk wife's hair color to anticipate their boss' mood. Platinum blonde represents a happy and approachable boss, and whenever the hair color is black, even the senior manager would not dare to say unnecessary things in the presence of their boss. That's quite interesting. And
What the fuck? What is wrong with fucking Elon Musk, dude? You have to be blonde? Imagine working for, dude, if you fucking dyed your hair for a man, you're a cuck. If you dye your fucking hair for a man, you're a cuck. Thank you, Outermost. Oh, sorry. I thought you were a sub. I got that big dig energy tonight from my recent 3 seconds of fame. I don't know what the fuck to say. Just milk it. Just keep milking it. Get those followers. Get those views. Dude, I don't know. If a girl asks me to dye my hair, I might just dump her. But if a guy... Oh, I saw that clip. That was fucking scary, dude. That was fucking scary. Outermost gold. Let me tell you, this is all I know. I could be wrong. I could just be wrong, right? But what I've learned is that the key to success is drama. You have to just start drama with people. Throw her to the streets. Yeah. If a girl asks you to shave her head. If a girl asked me to shave my back, I would ghost her. She asked me to shave my back, I would ghost her. Do not tell me to shave nothing. Let me be. This is me. You don't like me? Then I don't need to see. You understand? If a girl asks you to wash your balls, I mean, that would never happen. Thank you, Outermost Gold. Appreciate it, man. My bad. But dude, yeah. It felt bad for you thanking me before. I don't know why. I don't know. Every time I'm talking and I'm like meaning to get to something, I just usually it's like I remember to thank someone. I stopped talking to a girl after she suggested I should shave my mustache. Yeah. If she asked me to shave my chest, I'll just cheat on her. She's getting cheated on. Yeah, Elon's got the Sultan taste.
And funny. Even Musk's current girlfriend, Grim, the mother of his sixth child, wore black hair when the Canadian...
If a girl asked me to shave my stash, I would out her hard to my mates. Yeah. What do you think of men who don't know how to clean wipe their ass? What am I supposed to fucking say to that, dude? What do you want me to say? You know what I mean? Something that's got nothing to do with me, does not concern my business. I got no power over it. And it's like, what do you want me to say?
Singer confirmed her relationship with Musk in 2018, but when she officially announced her pregnancy with Musk, her hair was blonde with a brief of orange in between. Obviously, she did that for Musk, and it seems the orange in between the hair means they are super happy together. Another rule is that she, along with Musk, must get along with Musk's exes. Musk doesn't sound like someone who loves drama. Musk always makes sure his current girlfriend has a good relationship with his previous ex-girlfriend or ex-wife. And Musk always makes sure his ex-wife Justine is on good terms with his girlfriends. In fact, when Musk was dating Tallulah, Justine says she sent Tallulah an email offering peace. Justine really likes
Elon Musk has Vaush energy. He just like reminds me of Vaush.
Tallulah a lot. When she was asked about her ex-husband relationship with Tallulah, she said that Tallulah is bright, young, and lovely, and she is a very good partner for Musk. Another thing,
Tallulah Riley was the only one who was kind of fine. I'll admit, Tallulah Riley kind of fine. Especially when I saw her in Westworld, I was like, what the fuck? So, okay, she was okay, but honestly, it was deceptive. It was deceptive because Tallulah in Westworld looked very curvaceous, but then I saw the truth and it was all deception. You know, sometimes it's like that. Sometimes there's deception, you know?
thing is, Musk doesn't take no.
Sometimes you think there's something going on and then they turn around and there's nothing and it's all a fucking mirage.
Don't say no. It sounds like Elon doesn't take no for an answer from any of his girlfriends. His ex-wife Justine said she actually canceled her first date with Musk because she needed to study, but Musk was so adamant he insisted that they must go on a date. Eventually, Musk showed up at the library with 2 chocolate ice creams.
Why do you like them thick? But why do you like them thin? Is the question. That's my question. That's the question. That's the ultimate question. The ultimate question is the opposite. That's the burden of proof is on you, not me. The burden of proof is on you. What do you get out of thin? What do you get? How can you chase after someone who's thin? What is driving you to pursue them?
Dripping down his hands. They had their first date in the library.
Why do you think IQ is dropping in America and other developed countries? Because people still believe IQ is real. Ex-gymnast, though, let's make a slight exception. All I know about that shit is sometimes on YouTube you get recommended like Italian gymnast, Sylvia, whatever, some shit. And it's literally just softcore porn, pretty much. And like there's like 10 million views and everybody's just there to look at some ass. That's all I know about that. So I can understand that, but that's still thickness to that. You know, they still pretty thick. How do you feel about the whole free education wave? I don't know what you're talking about.
Wow, funny. Well, that's not all. To be Musk's girlfriend, you still get a lot to follow, and that includes working around Musk's schedule. Obviously, we all know Musk is pretty work-oriented, so it's not surprising to know that his girlfriends need to work around his schedules. Amber and Musk were once in a relationship in early 2018, but when she heard about this rule, she wasn't able to cope, so the two of them called it quits. They did have fun for a few months, but both are very busy. It was getting hard to find time to see each other, and Musk, as always, busy working day and night. That is the life he chose, and he loves it. They both still care deeply for each other, but the timing wasn't right, so they went their separate ways. Another rule is, you have to ignore media speculation. Dating Musk comes with a lot of publicity, of course. What did you expect from a billionaire? A celebrity and the richest man in the whole wide world. So, to be his girlfriend, you need to learn to ignore speculation if you really want to make things work out well.
Would you drive a Tesla? Nah. Let me guys tell you the truth. The best, if I could have a car, it would be a BMW car. Like an M3 or some shit. Because those are the most fun vehicles to drive. Period. Dude, BMWs are the most fun fucking vehicles to drive. Fucking nothing beats them. Nothing. Let me check it out. Damn, the M2 is sexy as fuck as well. Damn, the M2 is sexy as fuck. The M2 is sexy as fuck. What's the one I'm looking for, though? Is it the i5? Or what is it? It's not the i5. i4? 6? BMW M4. Dude, there's one that's like a coupe. Oh, I think it's this one. This is a sexy ass vehicle. The M4. M5? M5 is sexy as well. M6. Damn, look at this thing, man. BMW's got it going on. Yeah, dude. That's a fucking... No, it's not that one. What is it? Which one is it? Okay, it's the... Hold on. Is it the 60? Yeah. Verse BMW. Oh, it's the 4 Series. Okay. BMW. Damn, those are nice cars. No, they're not. This one sucks. Where the fuck are they? Where did they go? I don't know. All I know... Hold on. I think it's the M3, honestly. It's probably the... No, it's not. It's the M4. Fucking BMW M4. Damn, this is a fine-ass car. But the older ones are better. I hate these newer ones. What the fuck are these newer ones? They look like shit. Newer ones look like ass. Let me see, like, 2018. These are pretty fine cars. Yeah, these are nice. The old ones suck. I hate these new cars, man. These new fucking electric, ugly-ass cars.
Times opened up about all the unwanted attention took her by surprise initially. She wasn't prepared then. She was like,
Mercedes? I've never driven a Mercedes, so I can't speak on that. But I don't think they're that fun to drive.
Respond casually to someone's tweet, and before you know it, it's on Fox News.
Dude, you ever notice all these new cars look like ass? What happened? Oh my god. All these new cars look like shit. Fucking ugly. Ew, man. What happened?
News. She called it a disturbing moment. Another thing is, you must always...
BMW looked best in 1988. Okay, dude. Chill. Motherfucking talking about 1988. The fuck? Talking about like 2011.
Be available because Musk doesn't like to sleep alone. We do hope Musk doesn't snore because the tech mogul doesn't like sleeping alone. Musk said he hates sleeping alone. Perhaps that's why he jumps from one.
Musk said he hates sleeping alone. And then Musk said that he was such a genius, and Elon went and said that Elon is a really smart guy, and Elon Musk is Elon. Shut the fuck up. Elongate my dick. Elon did this. Okay, I'm tired. I gotta go to work out. I gotta go to the gym, guys. I gotta go to the gym, man. Bye, everyone. I gotta go to. I'm gonna get in my car, drive to my gym. Bye.